Well, I'm going to fish some clams, and yeah, it's muddy, almost staying stuck in the mud. It's not walking very well, but I guess there's supposed to be a lot more bigger clams back there, so that's where I'm headed. So I made a mistake. I was hoping to go across, that it would go faster to make it to where we have to go. But turns out that it's so muddy, it's almost like walking in quicksand. You go like 3 inches deep every step you take. And my friend is already way back there. So I'm gonna try to get to shore and go all the way around. Because it's hard to do anything right now. So what you're looking for are holes like this. I'm gonna take the shovel, if I can, without sinking to my neck. Rocks. I hit rocks right away. There couldn't be rocks when I was walking earlier. And here's a clam. They have to be at least 2 inches long. That one is borderline good. So I'm keeping it. I'm allowed 100. I have 7. Thing is, every step I take, it takes like 5 seconds to remove my boots from the hole. This is not the usual place I come, but I didn't know about this place. There is a lot of clams though. My buddy's there on his knees digging them up with his hands. Seem to be doing pretty well. It's just a very demanding physically to go in the mud up to my knees almost every step I take. Well, not up to my knees, but you know, it's pretty bad. They're not going too deep. They're lucky. There's my buddy. Yeah. I'm so exhausted. I have like maybe 25 clams. This is not the place I'm used to go. I came over with my friend. He has a different technique. He basically walks on his knee in the water so he doesn't go as deep as me. And then he uses his fingers. And what he told me is he puts his finger in the hole to try to figure out where the clam is. And then he circles around it. He moves around the clam to see what side has the sharpest edge. So that way he knows not to go on that side and to go get the clam from the other side. And then he starts digging around the clam and he picks them up. I had about 10 in my bucket and he was already at 40. So I'm gonna have to figure out exactly how it's done. And try to do it his way because, I mean, my jacket is a mess. I mean, it's a Montreal Canadian. It's already a mess, but it's even more of a mess now. Look at that. Let me look at my boots. I'm so dirty. Mud all over. And all that for 2 dozen clam. And the funny thing is, whenever I go clam digging, it can't be done. Like, it seems that it's not completely done if I don't end up with a broken shovel. But the fun thing is, it's such a nice day next to the beach. I had to remove my jacket. I'm soaking wet and full of mud, and it's not cold, which means the snow's gonna melt Next weekend I'm going over at the Eastern Ontario Homesteading Conference. I'm gonna try to get a few videos of that, and I might be, a couple of days without posting videos. I hope that, it doesn't hurt me too much. But when I get back, I will have some footage to show you. So, I'm gonna go home, clean them up, cook them actually, and freeze them. I added some salt. I'm gonna cook them. I'm not really sure what to do, but I'm gonna boil as long as the water is boiling. Should cook them. There's no secret or specific ways to do it. Usually my girlfriend does it, and she told me, oh, just put it on and whatever. So I put it on and whatever. So this is what it looks like. They've been cooked, cleaned, the shells were removed, and I have about 29, I think, because one of them was not good. And it looks disgusting maybe, but it is pretty good. I'm gonna vacuum seal them, put them in the freezer. Hopefully next time I go I'll be able to catch some more and make like a nice clam soup or something like that later on. Well, it doesn't weigh very much. The minus 0.2 is the plastic itself. So I'm gonna vacuum seal them and put them in the freezer, but it's still giving me quite a decent amount. Enough for a meal for one person at least.